Out of the 727, my daughter is 14 and going into high school. My biggest fear is her getting pregnant. Nothing against teen moms, but I want her to enjoy her high school and enjoy all that comes along with life before babies. What age did you all put your teens on birth control? She's not active yet, but I know how things go. Just curious. Oh. Why are you so quiet, Oh?
I ain't got nothing to say.
Okay.
I think you should probably answer that. You the woman.
I am. I didn't know if you guys were going to jump in or
I
anything.
mean, listen, we have nothing. I mean, like, I have not had that thing. He hasn't had, like, this is all
I'm keeping this to you.
And you, what did you start at, 12?
No, first of all.
I mean, because we know it's going to be some astronomical number.
No, it's not. I didn't start until I was 16.
Oh, sweet
By the way.
Jesus.
And then once
I have a 16-year-old married.
Yeah, and then I made my boyfriend wait like 8 months when we were dating, by the way, just to throw that out there. But I will say this. I was put on it initially because of acne and also to control my menstrual cycle. And then my mom did find out that I was sexually active. So she was like, well, we also have these other things to take care of. So she put my ass on birth control and I was on it until the day I walked down like the aisle. And so it was really beneficial and it helped me out, especially in my life and career. So I would definitely put her on it when you find out that she's starting to become sexually active and start talking to her about it earlier instead of waiting.
Can I ask, if you said your mom found out?
Yeah.
So you were already before you had to talk with her?
My mom was pretty open with me about sex because she's a nurse. So it wasn't like a big deal. Sex has never been a big deal in my family.
I will say, and
at least talking
we
about
got to move to other ones, but I will say this last physical for school.
Yeah.
Because I always been in there with my daughters.
Mm-hmm.
And then I kind of realized it changed this time because the doctor was like, so are you active? And I was like,
You felt like you had to walk
I was
out.
like, I should probably leave.
Yeah.
I'm like, HIPAA means
Right.
I should probably get out of here. I mean, and she was like, no. I'm like, oh, okay.
Usually,
Did she answer for you?
Yeah, she answered. Yeah, she said no.
This one's out of the 863. It says, hey, freaks. So I have a son with a birthday coming up in 2 weeks. I want to do something for him, but his behavior in school has been unacceptable. Talking back, no completing his assignments, etc. I don't know if it's a phase or if he's actually going through something. Me and dad have our talks with him, but nothing seems to be working. Not even a good butt whooping.
okay, how old did they say?
He's going to be 9.
9. I mean, I'm not going to take away a 9-year-old's birthday.
Why
me
not?
Personally, no.
It's another one's coming around in 364 more days.
Because
that's I mean, I know it's a lie, but that's a lesson. That's a lesson where because we're becoming soft just because we're making things not movable.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you can't lose Christmas. You can't lose birthdays. It's like, well, it depends on what you did.
Mm-hmm.
Because school's getting ready to end. What that report card look like?
I
if there's
understand
F's
that.
and D's all on there, we're not going to Chuck E. Cheese.
But if it's middle of the road and it could be going through, I don't know, you know how kids are. They go through like these little phases of not listening and then they're all lovey-dovey towards you for a while.
Let me tell you, the birthday that I remember the most was when my mom didn't get me something because I was being bad.
Right.
And
that sticks.
And it taught me.
He was still a badass.
No, but I always thought I was like, oh, my mom ain't gonna do nothing. It's my birthday. Like, I'm still gonna get it. And then there was the one birthday where she was like, no, you've been acting up. You've been doing bad in school. I'm not getting you anything.
I respect that.
In a couple of months, if you're doing better, then we could revisit this. And it stuck with me.
All right, this out of the 863 says, my lady gets tried damn near every time we're out together. It's getting to where I like being home more because I don't want to throw hands every time we go out. Is there something that I'm missing?
Yeah, it's you. You have an issue. You have a problem.
I'm assuming it's why does he have it?
Learn to control your anger. You don't have, not everything.
I thought you was going to say control your chick.
No, not at all. Hey, listen, you might be dating a 10, okay? Let's say that she is. This is never going to stop then. Even as she ages, she's going to be the most beautiful woman in a room. And so you're going to deal with this for the rest of your life. It's a problem with you.
Okay, first of all, I've seen this before. The 10 is right. If you're dating somebody who's fine, or if you're dating somebody who's like an outward kind of exhibitionist. Like, she might be only having eyes for you, but she's putting on a show for everybody. And it also depends on the places you're going. If you go in nice places, people ain't running up and touching you and groping your girl and doing all this and stepping across a line that you have to defend her. So you have to watch where you going. Watch how she's at. Tell us, like, hey, babe, I like when you putting on the show for me, but like not out here in front of these dudes. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean
like,
a show? Like twerking and
when
stuff
ladies,
like that?
when ladies just getting it a little bit too, extra, and it's like it's for show for you, but some dude out there with bad intentions is now going to try and bump up against you at the bar or whatever.
Right.
Now you got to go out there and fight for your love. Like you don't want to do all that. So I mean, staying at home is cool, but you don't want to bore her. But just pick some great places that you can have a good time with her and not be out here challenging the block.
Yeah, I was always told pick and choose your battles.
This is not one.
I mean, trust me, the Tampa Bay is full of dudes who see somebody and just go touch. And they don't think about the date. They don't think about nothing else. It happens a lot. I'm sure there are ladies out there who are having some sort of traumatic trigger right now. They're like, yes, I was groped in Soho.
Yeah.
Yes, I was groped in Ybor. So it does happen. So you just got to pick your places very carefully.
Yeah.
I got one. Out of the 813. Orlando, Rich, and Meredith. Why are your ex-wives always a reptar and can't leave you alone? I found the
Always
best.
reptar?
A reptar, I guess.
What's a reptar?
I don't know what
Let
a
me Google
reptar
that.
is.
Keep reading it.
Reptar's from Rugrats. I guess a reptar is like a dinosaur. I don't know.
Okay.
Somebody that looks bad. I don't know. So it says, why are they a reptar and can't leave you alone? I found the best thing ever in my life, and sometimes I think she gets jealous of it. Need advice.
Known as
So
a
I'm-
destructive character, basically.
So what I'm thinking is he has an ex that keeps on hitting him up, and his new thing is getting jealous that she keeps on hitting him up.
Well, you gotta listen. If they're an ex for a reason, I mean, you don't need to keep the conversation going. It's not like, I don't know. You gotta block them or cut off the conversation so you can have a normal life.
We give good advice, but I'll take this quote from Jelly Roll where he made some reference to you can't go forward if you keep looking in the rearview mirror. So if you keep looking behind you, you can't get the blessings that's on your way to you. So you want to look forward and make sure you focus on what's to come and not what you've left. If you've been delivered from Egypt, you don't need to really be booking time at the beach. Like, don't go backwards to the sand. And stay focused on what you got. But reassure your girl that you are happy with where you are and eliminate all of that other stuff. I don't mind people being your friend as far as being an ex, but being somebody who's breaking into what I got now, that's not acceptable.
Yeah, you got to protect what's yours.
See, out of the 813, my girlfriend asked me for my key to use my apartment to use my place to study for her finals since her roommate situation is so hectic. My roommate was out of town, so it was more quiet. She got heated when I asked for my key back. How did I mess this up?
You didn't mess anything up. And when you're ready to share your key or make a copy, that's all up to you. And if you're not ready for that yet, you guys should. That's a full blown conversation.
Yeah, and you didn't mess it up. She's just letting you know that
she's ready.
She's ready to get that
for
key.
A key.
Yeah, she's ready to get that key. And
the text said they got a roommate. My roommate's out of town, so he got a roommate. You can't give somebody a key to a place you share.
Not without talking to the roommate.
Exactly.
No, I mean no. You still don't get to do that.
But
the roommate might be walking around the house with the drawers on one day, and you come in with your key.
It's common.
You can't do that. Tell her, especially if you're not comfortable with the key situation, use this. Big homie advice. Use this as an excuse. I got a roommate, babe, and I'm not comfortable giving you a key because I don't want you to come into some sensitive situation with my roommate and make it tense. Let's just, not do that. Now, you can lean on that, but realistically, people play house too much. Yeah. Y'all ain't together. Y'all got two separate apartments. Your parents probably paying for them apartments. Y'all ain't paying for nothing. So you ain't got no key to give her. That belong to your daddy. Yeah. All right? So you need to back up and tell her to chill out, and y'all just spend your weekends together and your late nights, and then she take her little ass home.
And you said that's an excuse. I think that's the reason. You don't need any more reason than that. You got a roommate, and you're not comfortable giving her a key because you got a roommate.
No, but word it that way so she don't think you making a choice. Say, hey, I ain't got a choice, baby, but don't play house. Because realistically, when you get ready to do house for real, you'll enjoy it more when you ain't been playing house out here on that light little love thing.
Yeah.
So, all right, Therapy Thursday is officially a wrap.
Orlando and the Freak Show.
Big shout out to the Desmond and Dover, our family.